With UPSC, when you do procrastination, it is very easy. Everybody knows that, okay, this is what is going to happen. You will not clear the prelims, you will not crack the exam. That is understandable. But what about life? Whatever little bit of moral conflict you will feel inside for not doing it on time or not valuing time, you will slowly start losing that moral compass. And finally, you will be absolutely happy with not doing it at all. And in every field, you will find such people that even after their personal loss, they did their duties as a son or daughter, but came back and did what they were supposed to do professionally. Now, when you choose your college, when you choose your degree, even a job, it should be based on your choice, not what UPSC wants. Hello, everyone. My name is Nikhil. One of the questions that I frequently get, and something which I've always told and discussed multiple times, but still I keep getting it, is one about consistency, discipline, or even, to sum it up basically, is one word called procrastination. Now, with UPSC, when you do procrastination, it is very easy. Everybody knows that, okay, this is what is going to happen. You will not clear the prelims, you will not crack the exam. That is understandable. But what about life? When you live your life, when you lead your life, there are times when, many a times, you take things for granted. What you can do today, you will push it tomorrow. What you can do tomorrow, you will push it maybe after a week. And you keep pushing it to the point where you will actually start feeling, now no need. I will maybe do it some other time. What happens here is, once you keep postponing things from one day to the next, the gap just keeps on building up. And finally, what happens is, you will become somehow okay not doing it. Whatever little bit of moral conflict you will feel inside for not doing it on time or not valuing time, you will slowly start losing that moral compass. And finally, you will be absolutely happy with not doing it at all. This is the reality with almost everything. Say, for example, something very simple I will tell you. Now, January 1st, we know one thing. World over, there is one phenomenon that happens. World over. Every country, every religion, every culture. Not Happy New Year, that we know. Happy New Year is celebrated, fine. What I'm talking about is people will join the gym. Some people will get new clothes, new shoes, and yes, a 1-year membership. $1 million question is, will they actually continue it? No. We know that for a fact. They won't continue it. Ulta, what will happen? 1 week they may go, 2 weeks they may go, then they will drop it. And that drop doesn't happen, okay, they went for 2 weeks and then they say, okay, from tomorrow I'm not going to the gym. No. What happens is, they will go for the 2 weeks, very continuously, very religiously they will go. One day they will miss. One day they may give some reason. Okay, my relatives came, or I had to go out. I was busy with work. Oh, I'm not having the mood today to go. Each day they will somehow try to find a reason to justify that behavior of not going to the gym. Each day slowly gets added up. And that each day, when it gets added up like that, what happens there is, each day that you miss, you eventually build a new habit. And what is that new habit that you have built? Don't go to the gym. Now it's fixed. Now you won't go to the gym. The fact that you bought new clothes, the fact that you have taken your membership, an entire year's membership, or the fact that you bought shoes, none of that is a motivating factor for you. Because motivation only lasts for that long. But then there is another guy. For him, it doesn't matter whether it is Jan 1st or February 28th or maybe July 17th. He doesn't care. Whether he is working, whether there is office, whether there are relatives, he will ensure that he keeps his body in motion. He will work out irrespective of what the situation is. If he knows that, okay, today I won't be able to work out because I have a very busy day, he will wake up in the morning, and the first thing that he probably may do, even before brushing his teeth, would be hit 30 or 40 push-ups on his bed because he wants to feel the pump. He knows it. He won't be able to exercise today. So he will ensure that he exercises. He doesn't actually try to give excuses for having that extra piece of cake or that extra piece of chocolate. For him, he has made it a point that he should eat fibers, he should eat proteins, he should drink water. He has made it a way of life. For people who look at him from outside, they will feel, oh my God, he or she, women are also very disciplined in this matter. They may feel, oh my God, she is so diet conscious, she is so health conscious. No, it is not that they are being very conscious about it. They are natural with it. For them, it is natural as sleeping, as natural as walking, as natural as breathing. So when you have that level of discipline, it becomes easy to stay focused. Because these people are not actually affected by their circumstances. They take control of their circumstances. So if you go and ask them, how are you doing this all? How are you staying so active always? It is not that they're doing it consciously. Oh, I have to stay active. I have to stay active. No. For them, every minute has a purpose. They're done with the purpose. That is when they rest. It comes naturally. It is not built in a day. It is not built in a week. It is not built in a month. It is not even built in a year. It's continuous, never ending. Even if they take a backseat 1 or 2 days, they bounce back the third day. Beyond that, they will not allow any of their habit or their lifestyle to get affected by anything around them. That's the beauty of it. You look at all the high functioning individuals, you will find it. That is, in spite of their personal loss. Sachin Tendulkar lost his father during a World Cup. He came back home to Mumbai, did the last rites, went back, hit a century. We have a similar story for Virat Kohli also. And in every field, you will find such people that even after their personal loss, they did their duties as a son or daughter, but came back and did what they were supposed to do professionally. So if you really ask me, sir, then how to do all this, how to start all this, I will say, first, stop taking tension with regard to, I'm wasting time, I'm wasting time. Because the more you worry about it, the more you will end up doing it. It is almost like you keep thinking about something bad, negative, it will eventually happen. Ulta, when you think positively, positive things may not happen, but it will at least keep you in a stable set of mind. What I'm trying to tell you is, for a change, just keep your alarm to 5 a.m. Just wake up in the morning. Do that much for me. What you do after 5 a.m., I leave it to you. You want to walk, go walk. You want to do meditation, do that. Well, if you want to watch a movie, go ahead and do that. I don't care. But one small promise you will have to make to yourself is, you will keep doing this 5 a.m. routine, whether it is Sunday, whether it is a public holiday, or whether even if it is a Bharat Bandh, you will wake up at 5. First and foremost thing. कोई वजह नहीं है. There is no reason, but you will do it. Start with that first. Once you get used to this, even if you wake up and you watch some movie, videos, whatever, eventually you will feel like, let me do something good. Let me do something constructive. That is when you are one with yourself. The entire world is still sleeping. You are waking up at 5 in the morning. Now you'll start thinking, okay, let me maybe drink some water. Maybe let me go out for a walk. Maybe let me read a book. This way you can build a habit which you are naturally comfortable with. Not everybody needs to hit the gym and get a six-pack. Do that activity which comes naturally to you and start enjoying it. Because you love it, you will enjoy it. And slowly you will see that your life slowly falls into track. Everything will have a purpose. Every time will have an activity associated with it. Once you establish that, it becomes easy. Something as simple as, so 5 a.m. you woke up, have your breakfast within a particular hour, 8 to 9. Lunch again, before 1, possibly. Dinner also, again, at a decent time. Now, I am not telling if you eat after this, it is unhealthy, that lecture I am not going to give you. Let us say you're somebody who prefers to have a brunch, maybe because of your night shift, 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. in the afternoon you're having. Maintain that routine. Fix it. Don't keep changing it. Because when you change your routine, your body clock changes. Your body clock changes, your mental stability goes for a toss. That is when you will have cravings, either on your tongue or on your mind. And to satisfy that cravings, you will sacrifice your discipline. It is as simple as that. Now, why am I telling this? Especially for my UPSC aspirant students is, see, people generally ask what is the best time to prepare for UPSC. With the current question paper that we got to see in 2026, if you really ask me, and with the uncertainty that is there in every field, be it in private field, be it in government field, everywhere, if you really ask me, it is better to start preparing for this at college level. So that parallelly, your degree gets completed and your preparation is also done. So in case you want to give your first attempt, you can give it immediately after college. If you crack it, great. What if you don't crack it? Well, you completed your college, it should give you an opportunity to get into a job or maybe a higher education. In other words, you can move on with your life by keeping UPSC on a parallel track. Not that this will become the main bread and butter of your life. That is done. During college days, you prepared, etc. It's over. All the notes are with you. You go for a job or you go for higher education. Parallelly keep doing your UPSC preparation. Now, when you choose your college, when you choose your degree, or when you choose even a job or higher education, whatever be it, it should be based on your choice, not what UPSC wants. What you like to do, that should be the priority. Got the picture here? Again, for all those of you, if you are interested to start it from scratch, we have Prarambh English batch which will start from 22nd June. Entire prelims, mains, interview, the whole gamut gets covered. Where in the first year, NCRTs will be covered. Second year, we'll have the entire GS classes, CSAT class, essay, answer writing, everything. Final year, we'll have optional prelims revision, prelims plus mains test series. In other words, you don't have to worry about a dime of preparation related query once you have taken up Prarambh English. Other features include you'll have live NCRT, GS and CSAT classes, personalized mentorship, class notes, DPP and DMP, prelims plus mains test series with evaluation, UPSC Wala books, hard copies. Optionals are also included. You don't have to again go and join another academy, pay a bomb. None of that you need to worry. Officer's bag will be provided. The bag's purpose, like I've told earlier also, not every student is lucky enough to actually even own their own bag. So that bag, a good quality bag with the books, with officer's kit, just so as to remind you every day why you have entered into this process. Those reminders are there in the form of even the coveted ambassador car. These are the hard copies, 11 NCRT books and 5 workbooks. So from the NCRT hard copies, you can do your preparation. As well as from the PW hard copy books, you will get further value addition. 22 are there. And as part of Pratigya Divas, we are now coming with a limited period offer price of 27,000. Again, I'm telling you, this is only for those students who are interested. Otherwise, also, if you plan to do anything else, it is up to you. But like I told you, first process is to avoid procrastination. Get a routine first. Then think, then decide whether you're up for this. Only then take it up. Otherwise, not required. Get into a routine so that your life is built with UPSC or without UPSC. Take care.